Hey everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Steve here, and I'm about to predict Liverpool's starting 11 for this Saturday's game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. 3 o'clock Saturday at Molineux. Coming into this game on the back of an amazing win in the Merseyside derby. How many changes, if any, are Liverpool going to make? Is Jurgen Klopp going to make? I'm going to predict what he's going to do. Let's find out right now. First of all, I think there's no change there. Alisson is in goal, obviously. Like I say, not a contentious one here. As we go through the show, guys, if you're watching live on YouTube, get in the comments section, start telling me what I'm getting right, what I'm getting wrong, anything you change as well. But Alisson Becker's in goal. Didn't have much to do in the derby, should be well rested. No debate there really. Is the next up then? Left back, potentially Kostas Tsimikas could have been an option, but I think he's going to stick with Andy Robertson again. I think Kostas Tsimikas will probably start in Milan in midweek. So yeah, I'm pretty convinced Andy Robertson will be at left back. He had a really good Merseyside derby, obviously an amazing assist for an amazing goal by Jordan Henderson. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced Robbo gets another go and then gets a little bit of a break at the San Siro, and Kostas gets in there. Next to Robertson, then obviously, no questions again for me. Virgil van Dijk will play again. He's been managing his minutes and there's been rest and rotation and stuff. I think he's going to get one more game. Look at, again, another player who had a very good Merseyside derby. Most of the people did, who I'm going to talk about here today. But yeah, Virgil, for me, starts once again. And again, he could be another one when we get further down the line towards the final Champions League game at the San Siro. It might be Virgil who, again, gets his feet up, maybe gets a trip to Milan and doesn't even have to play a game of footy. I did debate about the next centre-half, and I've gone for Joel Matip again, but I was thinking, let me straighten those up a little bit. I was thinking Konate could be an option. Wolves, good set pieces, good in here. Raul Jimenez is another one. I was thinking maybe Jurgen goes for Konate, but I think he's going to go for Joel Matip once again. He gave him a game off, didn't he? So it's game off, 2 games on. I think that's just about right. And again, another one, I keep saying it, he can have his feet up in Milan. Right back, no surprises, is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Has to play. I'm convinced, I think Wolves are going to play 3 at the back, and when a team's often play 3 at the back with wing backs, that can give time and space to either one of the full backs. So I'm a big advocate. If they give Trent Alexander-Arnold space and time on the ball, then all the best of them, it can only end one way, really, and I'm convinced. Jurgen, I'm pretty sure will start with that back 4. So as if we stand, it's the same goalkeeper and back 4 that won the Merseyside derby, and the next man on my list, that doesn't change either. Defensive midfielder, the best one of them about, it's Fab. Fabinho starts in the DM role again. My goodness, what a footballer he is. Wolves, again, if they do play this 3-5-2 formation, could be a bit of defending to do for Fabinho, but he's more than capable, of course. He's absolutely wonderful. He would be absolutely staggered if he doesn't play. He's going to play every game that he's pretty much fit for, you would think. Again, the midfield's functioning really, really well at the moment. I don't think we really want to be messing with the number 6 role now. If everyone's fit and available like we think they are, then Fab is Fab, and Fab has to play. Thiago Alcantara, and the last couple of games now, he's been subbed off, saving his legs, perhaps. I'll stand over here just so you can get a view of that amazing man. Like I say, I keep saying he's got hair now. We might need to felt tip him in or something, but for now, we'll leave him in his baldy head. I prefer him baldy, but I wouldn't I? I'm pretty sure, again, the fact that he gets given his substitution or gets given time off at the end of the game, Thiago should play. When these two play, Liverpool very rarely, if ever, win. I'm pretty sure it's 13 wins and a draw, I think I'm right in saying. Get them in the team again. He's another one. He'll get a week off after this if he needs it. Doesn't even have to go to Italy if he doesn't want to. If he fancies a little trip back there, then absolutely fine as well. But yeah, he has to play for me. And then so does the captain. In fact, what I'll do, I'll change them around a little. No, you know what? Go again there. Henderson on the right, Thiago on the left. Henderson obviously had a really good link up with Mo Salah. We saw that to devastating effect at Goodison Park. And I think he goes again. He's in the form, he's in very, very good form. 3 goals already this season. He was a man possessed at Goodison. Like I say, the people who voted on our play rating show last night over on YouTube, voted Jordan as their man of the match, and it's hard to argue with that. He was absolutely sensational. I think, again, another one. Give him this game. If he has to come off after a bit, fair play. Like Thiago, he too got subbed off. I think that gives us a little bit of a clue what Jurgen was thinking in midfield. So yeah, for me, the midfield stays as it is. Right then, so far, what am I? I am 4, 5, I'm 8 for 8 on the Derby team. I'm about to make it 9 for 9 because it is Sadio Mane playing on the left wing as per usual. He was the one I thought maybe, does he drop out? You can move someone else over there. Maybe Divock Origi gets a start, Taki Minamino looking after Sadio. But my thinking is Liverpool earned the right to go to Milan on match day 6 of the Champions League with whatever team they want to pick. Jurgen was very respectful in the last game with Porto, and he picked up more players than I thought he would have, and it proved right. We won the game, momentum carried on. I think he's earned the right if he wants to go to San Siro and make 11, 12, 13, whatever. 11, can't make 12 changes. 10, 11 changes, then he's more than earned that right. Other teams at this stage of the competition will be doing the same as well. Therefore, I think he goes again with Sadio Mane. He's again another one. He didn't score in the derby. He's been in very good form. Obviously involved in the first goal as well. I'm convinced that Sadio starts. So, spoiler alert, I am now 10 for 10, and I'll give it a hint as well. It's going to be 11 for 11 because he's obviously going to play. So there we go. I have got Liverpool. Whoop, nearly broke the board. I've got Liverpool unchanged. I've gone for Jota against this former club, and I've obviously gone for Mohamed Salah as well, the best footballer on the planet. Jota against this former club, scoring goals for fun, scored against them at Molineux a year ago in a 1-0 victory. Knows them inside out. If anyone knows, he's probably played against the likes of Connie Cody about hundreds of times in training. I think he gets another go again. And then obviously Mo's playing for me. It doesn't even need talking about that. Mohamed Salah needs playing. Of course he does. Best player in the world, top goal scorer in the world. Another opportunity to add to his ridiculous statistics. I'm pretty sure he'll do that as well. So yeah, I'm predicting that from Wednesday night to Saturday afternoon in December, Jurgen Klopp doesn't change his team. That is very, very un-Jurgen Klopp-like. But again, my rationale for all of these selections is usually there's a match day 6 Champions League game that needs winning for Liverpool. How often have we had to go into that game needing a victory? And maybe that is altered selection policies for the league games beforehand. This time Liverpool don't have to worry about that. Jurgen doesn't have to worry about that. He can pick what I consider his best 11 at Wolves, and then he can see where everyone's at Sunday, Monday, Tuesday morning, even when they get to Italy, and then decide on the team there. But for me, Jurgen goes for the exact same team. Let's whiz through the subs bench then. Very quickly, in no particular order, Kelleher, Morton, again, Neko, Konate, Shimikas, Divock, Origi. Oh my God, I am rubbish at this in terms of keeping them straight compared to Chris. Anyone with the OCD of Chris's OCD, I do apologise in advance. I'm Taki Minamino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'll be honest, I want to talk about this fella, James Milner. If I could consider or think of any change, I would not be shocked if Milner plays. I've got him on my bench for now, but given the fact that he's not going to be playing in Italy, he got himself a yellow carded pretty much on purpose against Porto. He might not even make the trip over there. There's a potential for Milner to start in midfield, but I just couldn't leave any of these lads out. The game's too big and too important for me. What's the point of beating Everton and then not beating Wolves? You have to go. You have to build on these big results. That's what championship winning teams do. So for me, Jurgen, same 11, same bench. Obviously, there's talk that Naby Keita is close to a return. If Naby's fit enough for the bench, I would just swap him out for Tyler Morton. That's pretty obvious. Who else? Bobby Firmino, probably too far away. Jones, again, I don't think they're fit. If they are, there's players who obviously come out of that lineup and they go on the bench. But I think Keita, as time of recording, is the closest. Easy. We can easily see if that is the case, that just happens there. It'd be good to see Naby Keita back if he is fit and available. If he's not, then obviously no rush, we'll take him out. He could be another one, he gets a bit of minutes in Italy just to get some game time under his belt if he needs it. But yeah, I'm predicting for now he won't be included. Right then, that was what my thoughts on what Jurgen's 11 is going to be. I'm going to come to you guys now in the chat. Nathan Fitzpatrick says I'd add Kanate on for the pace against Traore. Yeah, maybe makes sense. He's obviously quicker than Joel Matip, so it would make sense. But so you're talking what over here, this part of the world. I think Virgil's fine, to be honest. I think we've seen him jog up against Traore in the past and Robertson as well. So maybe, but then if you're playing him purely against, you'd have to put him over here and then not pick Van Dijk, and I just do not see that happening whatsoever, Nathan. Colin, I like the way in which Oxen Milner came on and so said Jordan and Thiago, and we should see the same again. I mean, listen, if it goes the last couple of games and we're steamrolling another team, then by all means you can rest and look after Thiago and Henderson, who have both had little niggly injuries recently. Makes perfect sense. I think the benefit of doing that in the last 2 games is that we get to start them again here, because there's like 40 odd minutes of football that they haven't had to play. Perfect squad and game management by Jürgen and the coaching staff. We've got Robbo versus Traore could be a good battle to watch, says John Cale. Yeah, I remember Robertson, I think it was the Peter Crouch podcast, I might be wrong, a while ago, saying Traore gave him an absolute horror time, probably the toughest opponent in terms of one-on-one matchups that he came against that time, when he gave him a bit of a horror show. So it will be a good matchup. Rob obviously has learned from that mistake, so he'll learn from the games. Traore, like I say, he's an enigma in that he's so big, so strong, so fast. And yeah, like the end product is sometimes missing. I think that's what we can say about him. But on his day, Jürgen's called him unplayable. Robertson said similar in an interview. So yeah, you're right, Robbo will need to be on his game. What else have we got here? Arman says Origi or Minamino for Jota. Not now, not for me. Like, why would you take Jota out the team? Again, he's another one. He didn't play, did he, in the Porto game? He got that game off, so I'm happy with him going again. And again, he can sit out in Milan, but for no way. You're number 9, he's scoring goals, leave him in the team. When Bobby's back, there's obviously a different conversation, because the level between Jota and Bobby, you can debate who's better. The drop off to Origi and Minamino is too big for me, in my personal opinion, for even considering that one. We've got Gomez. You'll get some minutes, says Sam. I think it's probably going to come too early for Gomez. Don't see that one ever. John, do you see Klopp resting Salah at some point in these festive fixtures like he usually does, or keep playing him until AFCON State? I'm pretty sure. He needs to rest. I think the rest has to be the game in Italy. That's what I see Mo. Usually he doesn't play the game that we've just played against Everton. That week's tended to be the time he's had off. But that's usually because we've needed him to get through a Champions League group, and often he was the man who helped us get through those groups. So I agree, we'll get a rest, I'm pretty sure. As much as he won't like it, because he loves scoring goals and loves playing Champions League football, I think that's where Mohamed Salah gets his rest before the AFCON. And again, that League Cup quarter-final, depends how Jürgen's going to take that against Leicester as well. There could be another opportunity there. But I'm pretty sure Mo plays every league game or starts every league game for now. The interesting thing with Salah is he hardly ever brings him off, I suppose. That could be something to keep an eye on as well at some point. But no, I'm pretty sure between now and the AFCON, I think Jürgen knows we have to be keeping pace for the AFCON, because we need to be there or thereabouts, or hopefully with a bit of a lead. And then we have to just dog our way through the games when these two lads aren't here. If the AFCON goes ahead, by the way. But yeah, I'm with you. He does need the rest at some point, but not right now. I think that's the game in Milan. We've got they've put Traore on the left before to target Trent. They have, you're rightly so. I could see them doing a bit of changing around. In which case, the earlier point of bringing in Kanate might make sense. I'm quite happy with Joel Matip, to be honest. Yeah, he does lack pace, and we know that, but he's not slow. And he used all his experience. There was times yesterday when there was lads running through, and he would just stick a foot in. I think Damari Gray had a tussle with him, he's not as quick as Traore, nobody is. But Matip dealt with that well. I'm quite happy for them to go again with Joel Matip. I don't see it. The recent pattern, says Nick, of being 3 goals ahead and coasting the last 20 minutes is perfect. Players get rested. 100% agree. Listen, that's the perfect formula is if Liverpool can get a game won, take lads off, stroll their way around the last 20 minutes of a game. That's the ideal scenario. Tough game against Wolves, tough team. Again, as we record this right now, they're 6th in the league table, and they're there for a reason. They don't score many goals, but they don't concede many either. So I think it is going to be a tough battle. That's why I've gone for this team. I don't think it's one where you can mess around with it too much. Scouse Carl says, I agree with that team. Start the full strength squad for this league and then rest them in the Champions League. Me and you, Carl, we are very much on the same page. And then Bear says he would rest. Well, Matip, Hendo and Robbo rested with Milner, Kanate and Shimikas replacing them. Matip, Hendo and Robbo looked knackered after the game last night. Again, maybe I missed that in my wild celebrations. Henderson got a rest, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he's not too bad. Matip and Robbo, I didn't notice that, but you probably know something I didn't there, mate. But yeah, the good thing is you can make the changes and it wouldn't weaken Liverpool too much. But I just think, ride the crest of a wave, hope that West Ham can do us a favour against Chelsea, see if City can miraculously lose or drop points against Watford. We just go into Wolves, should be a tough game, go and get the 3 points, get them in the bag, get out of there, and then we'll rest and recover after that. Like I say, we almost rested on the ball at the end of the derby. It became a bit of a training session at times as well. So hopefully, between Wednesday night and then Saturday at Wolves, there's time to rest, recover and recoup. If there's not, yeah, 1 or 2 changes. But I'm presuming that everyone's good to go. Obviously, they're fitting the staff and they'll have all the data and they might make changes, and if so, fair enough. But I'm just guessing on their fitness dates, but they looked all okay to me. And then Perry says, Steve, us and Wolves are both on 12 goals conceded. You're absolutely right. The difference is they've only scored 12 and we've scored 43. And that's the difference. And we're only third in the league, by the way. Third and sixth. And yet we've scored 31 more goals or something absolutely mental, the chasm between that in terms of goals. So you're right. And then last one, Bjorn, I think it's Bjorn, says, Thiago, Fabinho and Henderson versus Wolves, and then it can be Morta, Milner and Oxlade-Chamberlain. It can't be Milner, he's suspended, but it can definitely be Morta, and it can definitely be Oxlade-Chamberlain, and then we'll see what other options are available there if they needed to be. If it has to be Taki Minamino, see where Kite is at in his recovery at those points as well, who knows. But I am with you. That's the only reason why I mentioned earlier that Milner might play, because he might pick one of these 3 guys in Italy in the San Siro, but I'm hoping that is not the case. Right then, that is my predicted starting 11 that Liverpool will use against Wolves this weekend. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think the 11 will be. Make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe as well to our YouTube channel. And also, make sure you go over to the redmentv.com and sign up for Redmen Plus. If you join us this month as a Club Legend subscriber, which not only gets you all the shows we do over on the platform, you get some added benefits and added perks as well. One of which this month is entry into a daily prize draw every single day from December 1st. So we started it yesterday and we're going right through until Christmas Day. We're doing a daily prize draw for our Club Legend subscribers with some amazing prizes to give away. The best of which is a signed framed shirt by the King, Kenny Dalglish as well. Head on over to redmentv.com. Look at on the homepage. There's a poster. It's actually got my face on it, holding said shirt up. Click on that, and you'll be able to read the full details, full terms, to see the whole list of prizes as well. There's never been a better time to get involved. You get so much content. You get to look ahead to every single game we've got, everything that we've done in the past, including all our documentaries as well, and the added bonus if you become a Club Legend subscriber of being in those prize draws. Please do consider it if you wish. Right then, thanks very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. We'll be back over the course of the next few days. We've got the game itself on the watch along. We'll be streaming from 2 p.m. on Saturday with the reaction to the team news, then the game, then we've got all the post-match shows as well, and the wheel keeps turning as Liverpool keep playing and hopefully winning games. Right then, I'm off, so I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.
Everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you want more from us, then please do consider joining Redmen Plus, our Liverpool streaming service with extra shows, bonus features, interviews and incredible documentaries like Netflix for Liverpool fans. We've got the club captain and the club legends here. If you join as a club legend, you get your name in this wonderful list here. Look at them wonderful legends. Anyway, Redmen Plus on the redmentv.com. Join up.